And welcome back to America Right Now. It is time for our Patriot of the Week. Each Saturday, we honor a person or a group who's making America proud by helping others. This week, we salute Kevin W. Hertell. He is the creator of the Suicide Awareness Remembrance Flag, and he's raising awareness about the crisis of veteran and military suicides in America. Let's welcome Kevin to America Right Now. Kevin, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
This is an ongoing tragedy, and it's every single day. So many people deal with this. What made you get started in raising awareness about this issue?
In 2016, I lost my cousin, Senior Airman Robert Dean, an Air Force veteran, to suicide, and it was at that time that I became painfully aware of the epidemic that's facing our veterans and military. I found out at that time we were losing about 22 a day, and so I was just heartbroken to find out about it and ashamed that I didn't know about it. And so I wanted to make a contribution. And I researched everything I could get my hands on trying to find out about why this is happening to our veterans and military. And, there's so much. There's prevention, there's awareness, there's an 800 crisis hotline, but the suicide persists. So I decided we needed a symbol to break the stigma of mental health and suicide within our warrior culture. And that's when I decided on creating a flag. And it took me about a year to design and create the SAR flag. And now we went into production in 2019. And now the flag is in 32 states. And so our mission is to break stigma of mental health and suicide within the warrior culture with this symbol.
Yeah, and we can see the flag there. And how many have you given out so far?
Well, we like I said, we're in 32 states. I probably 200 flags we've sold and given away to families who have lost loved ones to suicide.
And you're also trying to have September 22nd recognized as Veteran Suicide Awareness Day. Talk to us about that effort that you're engaged in.
Well, we have coalition legislation in New York and New Jersey. And if you go to our website, sarflag.org, and to our Did You Know page, you can find links there. But we have legislation to have an annual observance. Our goal is to get this through Congress, but to have veterans on September 22nd, to have it observed as Veteran Suicide Awareness and Remembrance Day. And by having an annual observance, we elevate this issue into the public consciousness because we lose about 20 a day every single day. And we can honor and forever remember them and honor and unite their families and our goal to break the stigma of mental health and suicide.
Kevin, we've been talking about this for years. We spend a lot of, the government spends a lot of money discussing this. They have increased support programs for folks in the military. We also see this with first responders, and we have more police officers die from suicide than die in the line of duty every single year. Do you see, though, any improvement? Do you see any progress? And what can you point to?
We're not even encroaching on improvement. There's a lot of law enforcement who are veterans. And the problem is, as veterans, we are trained. We're told to suck it up. We're trained to downplay our problems. And these suicides are preventable. And mental health ailments are treatable. And we have to get it to be perceived as the same as if you get hurt physically, you go to the doctor and it's not a big deal. But in the military, for whatever reason, and in law enforcement, I believe it's the same. It's the perception and the stigma that leads to people not seeking treatment. And then you have something that's preventable and treatable leading to a crisis, which leads to suicide. So it's very unfortunate and heartbreaking.
Kevin, how can people help your organization and support the effort and maybe get a flag themselves?
If you want a flag, please go to sarflag.org. Please go to your local American Legion, your VFW, your AMVETS, and ask them to fly a flag. Please go to your legislators and tell them to go to the Did You Know page where they can see the coalition legislation that we have in New York and New Jersey, as we are on a mission on our way to Congress to get this officially recognized, similar to the POW flag.
Yeah, let's get this recognized in Congress, and that's going to take a national effort. Kevin Hertell of SAR Flag, you and all of your supporters, you're our Patriot of the Week. Thank you so much for everything that you were doing to raise awareness about this issue. You're saving lives, sir. Thank you so much.